Hi, it's Leslie, Sister Wives. I thought I was done with this nonsense, but I am so not done. Yep, and here's one of Kody's statements that's actually true, I believe.
Oh, the act is easy.
Other than the part that it was easy, because it was not easy for him. And here's where we really learn the torture and torment and agony that Kody has been through all of these years.
Man, just the knife in the kidneys over all these years. And the sacrifices that I made to love you. Wasted.
That's right. That's the big confession. That's where he says what he sacrificed to love her. But you know what? It's not love. It's what he sacrificed to do the duty or to go through the motions of doing loving things that he did not feel. That's right. And all this act, which was an act, it was easy until Robin came along. But anyway, let's just go on to Mary. Cry me a river. I mean, she says she needed him to say straight up to her, we're not married. I don't feel it. I don't know how many ways to Sunday she needed to be told. She needed to be shown. She was shown a million times over. She just didn't want to do it because she wanted to be married. She wanted to be part of this glorious family that, oh my God, nobody is running to after this hot mess. But Mary wanted to be part of it for whatever reason. Remember Mary in the car saying, I'm waiting for you, and Kody saying, I'm not coming. It doesn't get any clearer than that, folks. I mean, come on. And that followed up by the endless years of action. Mary, you just did what you wanted to do. She wanted to be part of a family for, you know, like all of these people. It's more than just this relationship with Kody. They wanted this dream, whatever bill of goods they were sold when they were young or whatever friggin' polygamous family they came out of. They thought this was going to be heaven. Boy, were they in for a rude awakening. Now let's hear a little insight from Mary. You know, they say it's never a good idea to bring another wife in after 20 years. And I don't think that 20 years was just by coincidence. I mean, coincidentally, they were all basically done having babies, and he was probably running to the end of his being able to fake it. And with faking, he wasn't kissing Christine, because that was probably too hard to fake. No Academy Award for him there. But I guess faking it, going to sleep with somebody, maybe Christine, got a little tough to do. I think he was fine with Janelle, but thankfully Mary was quite okay. She didn't rock the boat, and she was accepting of nothing. So he rolled over and went to sleep. She just dealt with it, where Christine had a problem with it. But here's explaining. You know, it wasn't just all Robin coming into the family at that time, 10 years ago. Here's what was going down.
There was a little bit of a shakeup whenever any wife comes into the family, no matter what time it is, you know, how many years it's been. We did also have so many other things that were happening around that same time, as far as like going public, moving to Las Vegas, and there was, you know, just a big shift in the family and in our lives.
Yeah, you went public, you moved, all the things. One other big thing happened about 10 years ago. That would be you went on a reality TV show. Could we mark that as maybe the downfall of this whole crap? Because you know what? When you shine a light on something, suddenly everything, you start to see it all. You start to see all the dysfunction and all the chaos and the nonsense. And that's what we've all been seeing for 10 years. And let me just digress for a second. Here's another thing that I'm calling bullshit on Kody for. Take a look at this. You see that? Those aren't six-pack abs, people. No. That's a big, like, it looks like he has a little bit of a beer gut. You know what I think Kody does? Is he gets in shape for the season, for the television season, and then this little look back is filmed after. He lets himself go, and he's all hanging out. He's got a good 10, 15 pounds sitting there to lose. There are no six-pack abs there. But anyway, let's just press on, because I was like, oh, way to deceive us, Kody.
We didn't want this breakup. I didn't want this breakup.
And I'm with you there. I don't think you wanted the breakup, Kody, but you didn't want any of these women. That's not what you didn't want. You didn't want the women. You just wanted the ego, the power, the scene, you know, the glory that comes from having all these women go out and earn money and worship you. That's what you wanted, but you just didn't want these people. It could have been any women.
Listen, I've gone through 3 divorces in 3 years. I'm not a happy camper, and I'm not nice.
That would be true, but you are happy that you don't have to deal with these people anymore. Mary was easy, and she was worth doing the act for, because she asked for nothing in return. She didn't, you asked for her not even to put it on TV, you know, just like silently sit there and let's just keep it all going. And she was willing to do it all. Ridiculous. So she was very easy to act with, sure, because she requested nothing from you. Whereas Christine was like, I'm done. If you're not sleeping with me, it's bad enough you wouldn't kiss Christine. She had to know what was going on then. I mean, granted, all these girls, and I give them a little bit of a pass because they were all young. You get them young and they're so clueless to what respect and when someone loves you is like. How do you know until you know that, you know, until you really know? Like Christine gets it now. But anyway, and this whole freaking thing with the lots, I get it that they bought, and I thought they had said they bought all separate lots, you know, 4 and 4 and 2, 2, 2. I thought that they couldn't subdivide them or mix up the things until they get them all paid off. And I'm sitting there thinking, with all these earning people leaving, now Christine's out of it. Mary, is she going to be putting in, like, was Robin putting in anything or is she just getting out? I mean, she's getting half of Kody anyway, so that was a good move. Mary, bad move, leaving it. But, you know, good for the kids that she let Kody marry them so the kids could be part of this glorious family that's probably given them 20 years of therapy. But anyway, let's press on with that. The whole lot thing's a mess. Who wants to be part of this? Like, and they can't, I thought once they paid it all off, then someone could come in and go slice, slice, slice and get 5, 6, 4 even slices of pie. They're never going to get paid off. If they weren't getting it paid off before, now with less people putting into it, as Mary says she's been doing, it's never going to get paid off. So that freaking lot, you know, as they say, I got a piece of land, you know, I could sell you. So annoying how Kody talks about, you know, I'm the one that everybody, you know, I'm what everybody has in common. Like, you know, like all the kids, you have no relationship with them. He wants to have this like lot that people are coming back. But nobody's coming back. Nobody gets along with anybody. It's so segregated. You should give a lot to Christine and Janelle because they're the only ones that are united at this point. I mean, everybody else, you know, they're not going to be coming back and swimming in the lake. Don't see it. Again, Mary's downfall, having one kid.
I deserve my 4th too, is what my point is. Not to be counted with Kody.
But Janelle made a very valid point. You're married to him. You are counted with him. You're getting half of that. And did Robin put anything into it? I mean, was she working? I mean, she had that closet thing. I don't know if that made any money. I mean, come on. Even Mary's BFF confesses that Mary kept trying to build this relationship with Robin, yet nothing would ever materialize because Robin didn't want it either. She wants it in theory also. Like, it's all about the big picture so that you can just like check that box, am I a polygamist? Yes, I am. I did it. But you do nothing else. They just want the glory. They want the glory of this crap. And oh, Kody.
The act is easy.
What's the act? What are you saying?
Just performing my duty.
It might have been easy for a bit, but I do think it started to get pretty obvious when you met Robin, because you know you can't contain when you actually want to be with someone and you like someone better and everyone can see that. Mary's BFF had a very valid point saying that, you know, maybe the reason Kody promised to Robin not to stay in a pathetic place with her is because maybe she was in that and Robin saw it with the other wives. I don't think it was that. Maybe she was in that pathetic place with her husband. And she was like realizing, you know, don't just like, maybe he cheated on her. And she was just sitting there like a idiot, looking like a fool. And she was like, if that ever happens, just let me know. So that could be valid too. But, you know, who knows? You know, Janelle thinks, you know, that the whole downfall of this whole mess, it all lands solely on Kody's shoulders.
Sorry, the responsibility of this is really on Kody's shoulders, not Robin's. He could have done it if he had chosen to honor his commitments and his covenants and grown and been able to be husband to all equally, fairly, not show favoritism, not have a favorite wife.
And you know me, I am a wine lover, so I did happen to notice Janelle, as she's giving her little thing, you're looking back, there's a big old case of 2 things of wine. I'm like, that's my girl. I don't know if that's part of the religion, but you know what? It might be part of dealing with life as she knows it now. So good for you, Janelle. I agree, but is that realistic? No. I mean, I think he could act really well until Robin was there. And then it's like, you know, how do you hide that? And they knew they had to hide it. I mean, Robin said we always tried to curtail how we felt and everything because they knew. I mean, so I have to disagree with Janelle. I don't think he could have rose to the occasion because it is what it is. He didn't feel it for any of these people. When you're not kissing Janelle When you're not kissing Christine and you're not sleeping with Mary, you don't even want to cuddle her in bed, you just roll up. Like, he's not acting that well. I mean, but what would it be if we didn't just include my favorite clip? Of course, my favorite clip, y'all probably know it by now, but let's just look at it one more time.
I wanted to sit on a porch with my sister wives here on this property with our kids and our grandkids.
Oh, sobbing. You know, the good old porch scene that we never get to see. I don't know. My advice for you, Robin, get some freaking girlfriends. That is what you need. You're trying to fill some sort of weird void with these sister wives that you still don't even want to hang out with. You don't even initiate it with Mary, but you want her around. It's all crap. You know, Robin's crying, Kody's pissed, and they're actually both mad about the same thing because they wanted the title of being in a polygamous family, and they don't get it. They get each other. But anyway, I follow this nonsense. I don't know why anymore because it's just so crazy, but I do. So if you want to follow along, please subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I will see you next week. Bye.